Here's a great weekly chart on Molycorp, MCP. It's going to report earnings in the afternoon. We've had a 1 week, 2 week, 3 week with the volatility high and come right back down. 4 weeks, we've had a 5 week topping pattern up here. When MMT, Sean brought it to our attention, the stock was over here in its first weekly areas. It pulled back in February. It made the weekly breakout 4 weeks in a row. But the problem is you got a 4 week top with the 4 week breakout. Earnings are going to be good. There's not a problem. The name we like because it's down right now $5.10 going into the earnings report. In the next live video with MMTs, we are going to put limit orders out before the closing bell in an hour and 15 minutes, 16 minutes to be exact. And today's date, 5/10/2011, 11:46 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. A good earnings report, if they deliver it, it doesn't matter if they don't deliver it. I'm going to take a look and I'm going to see that's today's high. And we had shorts. We had lots of MMTs that were short in MCP today. Doug was. Who else was? Sean was. Rachel was. And then people were going long off the bottoms at times. And we have made nothing but lower lows all day. All day. So let's take a look at MCP in a different format. And let's move this out of the way. And let's move old MCP right here, MMPs. Now take a look at it, MMPs. Take a look at this. It's important. Here's the important thing. 344 lows versus one high. That was the high of the day when MMTs were doing this right here. And I must say so myself. And on an intraday level in the MMT platform, and we did a live entry this morning with it now. So what I want people to realize is one thing on this one. It's a flyer. There's lots of good things. It's in the, Sean, give a description, rare earth or something? In the mining area, is that it? Okay, so they do rare earth mining. So it's in that miner sector. Remember that SMF said just because you were getting a short-term bounce from last week's selling in commodities and silver and precious metals and regular commodities, you're going to get a bounce up because they're bull rallies. But we're going to go lower in all of them in the next 30 days, I can tell you. So part of today's pullback, MMTs were getting short in our platform today. And I'm going to show it here right now. And today was right up here. We had brand new MMT, Doug, getting short up here. We had Sean getting short. We had Rachel getting short. We put in a short-term bounce with some people covering and going long and getting that. And then another short for the whole day that kept continuing. What happens with people is that when you get that big of a down move, the bounces fail and you get short again. Things don't go straight down. They do bounce. Some even bounce much higher than this one before they make the next lower low. And same thing on weekly indexes, and same thing on monthly indexes, and same thing on weekly charts and monthly charts. Same thing. This is just a 3-minute. So it's been a short all day. It's been putting in the bottom. Earnings are after the closing bell. We are featuring it with the weekly chart with 344 lows on the day. And a 4-week resistance pattern. In the next live video, I'm going to get together with the MMTs on how to trade this in after hours before the report is released, where to have the limit orders below the market, at what price level. So if we can get this thing around $58.50 on a drop down and get hit, boy, we're loving that. We know right now, MMTs, here's what we do know. There's one thing that we know. And that is where the 20-week moving average is. The 20-week moving average is 55.19. The 10-week is at $62.28. We're going to see what kind of reaction the street has to MCP. We like it. We're dip buyers no matter what. But we're very disciplined. meaning that because of our discipline and willing to wait closer to the closing bell and letting it trade intraday the way that it should versus looking at the weekly is everything that a SMF MMT is all about. That's why they get the better entries. So on the next live video, we're going to do the options up and out of the money, why they're cheap on a weekly.